point of the chains to set up some action.
He might actually just go for it.
They might indeed do it right here. Chains come in. Tofu is going to offer the step. Of course, you have to have a point in the arrow. It doesn't need it. Just jumps in. Celery and Tofu coming over to the mid and making sure that first blood will go the way of Gaimin Gladiators with the Starstorm procs. I guess either way, there was also a Lotus on Park.
Yeah.
He'll be able to reset, get back to base.
Mago.
Back in mid. Still got to be cautious, Quinn.
Celery.
What about a slight up in a second? He's going to keep the Mud Golem on Dark Margo, but indeed, with the focus he was having on the micro, means his main hero gets caught out by Schofield. So, BeastCoast are aware that these stacks are there.
They're contesting nicely here, Tofu.
It's a good time to jump. They're going to make the jump over towards Tofu. Tofu's gone.
Quinn has to commit for them.
He really wants to finish these off. With a sleight of fist, he will get the majority of them. I think kind of just one went to Schofield and the Dragon Lance if you want to stat up. Or you can go Atos and then straight rush the Ags after.
Yeah, definitely a possibility. Rune will spawn bottom. Quinn looking for these supports.
Stinger. He's looking pretty dead. Gets caught with the chains. TPing over, pushing them back with a spear. Quinn jumping down, but the curse is going to bring him pretty low. Dark Margo, a few more hits should do it. Quinn's out.
He got him.
Schofield
still has the ult.
Yeah, he's ready to lock down Celery. Drops the arena, catches the Enchantress. BeastCoast.
Nice
They'll get the both of them. Matching sort of the way that
and here's Atos.
Teams to look towards.
Here's the reveal. Quinn.
The setup. It's a lot of control.
The silence.
It's enough. Quinn's out again.
Nice.
BeastCoast once again round the mid lane. Parker getting involved with that.
Level 6 on Stinger 2 after this next creep.
He's just going to go from Parker. He's rotating up towards the top. He's able to catch out Celery. And Celery, he's going to try and run, but he's out.
To go hunt while he has one meeple sitting to farm. Yes, he lost his top tower, but BeastCoast is playing fast in the global. Duracio is not ready for it.
He's not at all. They're able to catch him out. Another kill here as BeastCoast. There's no stopping them in this early game.
Of what they're saying, the Silken Bola versus the Mega Meepo, that does sound a little bit frustrating for him, but it's going to be really nice versus the split damage. Bottom. They'll find Sacred now. We'll build it.
He's not going to bother. They're going to let Quinn take it. Quinn's able to grab it, and from the side, Schofield did try to enter into the fight. They dropped down the arena. Schofield, he's going to be able to cogs and walk away. Global silence comes out. Tofu falling low, tries to pull the fairy fire to Lipper. He will die.
They're on Duracio.
See if they can get further control. They got the drag back of the Vortex of Dark Margo into the spear from Sacred. They're pinning him against the wall. Stinger is dying to the summons. They're going to chase him out as the TP attempts there, but Duracio's gone, and Stinger, he'll live to take the fight a few seconds later when we know the backup, it's going to be there.
They didn't even end up losing the silencer at the end there, right? I think the Centaur couldn't finish him off.
Schofield is going to try with the catch onto Quinn. They've got the opening route into the jump forward for Sacred. They've got him. They've got him again. Quinn goes down. BeastCoast in those kind of first 5 minutes of laning stage, they were behind, but that's absolutely not the case anymore. Meepo taking the lead and Sacred taking the lead in his respective area as well.
This is one of the rougher games I think we're seeing Quinn really have.
Top lane. Sacred. Get the arena down. Zip 4 from Margo. They're in onto Tofu. We'll be able to get the leap away. It doesn't matter. He's
gonna get Ace too.
They've got Ace as well. They're just too much catch.
Too much.
BeastCoast, when they touch just an arrow, so he's always going to be able to mega Meepo.
They lack a bit of single target burst damage as well too. Like looking at Gaimin, it's a good amount of spread damage, but when that mega
another jump. They get the spear back onto Ace. Ace trying to farm under the relative safety of his tower. The global's there, so they can continue to just fully focus the spider. Ace is gone. See if Gaimin Gladiators can get anything in return. Scofield's getting brought pretty low. Parker, he's poofed away. They'll leave Schofield for dead. He goes
down. They're
down.
Continue chasing.
See what more they can find here. They're looking towards Parker. These are tanky Meepos that are not easy to get. They'll go for Stinger. Can they get any of these cores? Back coming in. Dark Margo's ready to fight alongside Parker. They jump forward. The arena's there. The caught Duracio.
No shift.
As BeastCoast, they're happy to take this team fight now as the cores arrive. See what more they can find. The root from the net catching onto Celery. The heals coming through, not enough to save him. Another zip forward from Dark Margo gets the kill done. Quinn trying his best to at least bring Sacred down, but he
Mega Meepo
for this. The Meepos are out, the Atos is there, the Mega Meepo fling as Parker throws his buddies down at Quinn. Quinn's gone. Another fight for BeastCoast.
Really recognizing the fact that if you look at Gaimin's draft, they don't have team fight. If BeastCoast goes to take these team fights consistently now with this advantage, it's going to be difficult for Gaimin to kind of turn the tides here if they don't have a number.
Sacred themselves. They're going to try for Sacred.
That's a pretty good grab if they get it.
Global comes out. Won't be enough to save Sacred. He's gone. See Dark Margo considering to go back in on this. Parker's coming in from the side.
What's that?
See what they can catch. They get the opening onto Quinn. They're just going to fully focus the Amber Spirit. Quinn's up with the Yules. The net is going to be a little too early, so Quinn's still able to jump away.
Nice juke. They find that's kind of like the dream target, but now Quinn.
Parker was able to close the gap. He had the blink dagger up, and he closes in onto Quinn. He'll still get him. Now the rest of Gaming Gladiators have got to be cautious. They have to back away now. Stepping up, he's got 2 minutes of Aegis, Blink and the Atos.
Is he just going to dive? He is!
Dive. There's the opening Atos into the net. He gets the other Meepos in time, easily. Keeps Tofu completely rooted.
He's just hunting. Who's he going to get? Looks like it's Celery.
He's going to find Celery. Holding opening, dodge.
Whoop, whoop.
He's missing the secondary and the third net. He'll have one up again soon.
Looks.
And Celery does indeed still look to be out of options.
Hello. A Spirit Vessel to boot.
Bring around the bottom one, and also at the same time still have Meepos present in the mid. He's got the main one here. He's ready to jump in. 10 seconds on the Aegis though.
He wants
to
blood.
try and use it. He goes in straight away up to the high ground. Arena's there. They'll be able to catch both Tofu and Ace. Tofu's gone. Vortex to drag back Ace. He's surrounded by Meepos. They're coming in with the TPs. They're coming in with the fire from Tofu, but that's Ace gone. Now Duracho's going to get turned towards. They will start to back away with the Aegis expiring on Parker. Doesn't want to push his luck too much.
Arrow. That's on Sacred.
Sacred. He needs help. He's going to get it. He's going to get forced out to the side. Parker's going to look to jump back in. Celery's surrounded. As the nets are there, Celery's going to get taken out. Margot was able to clean up Tofu. That's a dieback for the Marauder.
They do not have the damage at all to kill these cores. Hard, right? Yeah, that is devastating. Even more damage now for this Meepo to rip through everybody. It's like time. It almost feels like right for Gaming. They're probably thinking we need time for Duracho to be able to hit items, but there is no time.
I mean, I think with moves like that, you can tell that Gladiators are starting to feel it themselves.
Yes.
Like
Yep, they don't have damage. If I get Bloodstone off, I'm just going to be able to tank through everything anyway.
I mean, at the end of this game, who's even going to have done the highest damage on Gaming Gladiators?
Honestly, it might be Darth Mago. He is.
I mean, no, not Gladiators. I'm saying,
on Gladiators.
Who's actually doing damage? Area 1 for Gladiators.
I mean, they know exactly where Gladiators is right now.
They can go straight in.
Oh, yeah.
We could just see a blind hook shot or something to start this fight.
Parker's just going to jump in.
And there we go. In on the back lines, they get the jump. Arena's there, it's going to catch the three of them. Spirit Cross is going to be enough to trap Ace. Dark Margot's in with the Vortex. They lock around the Spider. Celery's gone. Ace is down as well. The Global comes out. Duracho surrounded and managed to get the man drop, but the nets are there waiting for him. Poof forward from Parker. Duracho's out. Further control over the way of Quinn. As 3 are dead, 4 are dead. It's a buyback having to come out from Celery. It's going to be a dieback. They may just call it as this game fogged. They're not turning this around.
No chance. Oh, did you see the damage from the overload with the Meepos? Oh my god. The detonation of heroes.
They don't look like they're in the mood to make mistakes today. This is some smooth stuff. BeastCoast.
Smooth sailing from laning phase onward, right?
No,
from the
they'll
first
catch Ace.
8 minutes and onwards. And Ace.
He's looking to be in a whole world of pain here. Trapped in the arena. Can he find any way out of this? He's trying to lifesteal his way up. But there's too many Meepos to deal with. He gets caught by the Vortex. They'll move over to Quinn.
Deleted.
Both cores immediately removed from the game. Dark Margot, he's ready to dive in for more. Bullying Gaming Gladiators back towards the fountain. Parker brings in the mid. Tier 3s are gone. He's ready to dive in for more. Gets in with the Hex opening on towards Duracho. Duracho's he got anything to do, any buttons to press. He's dragged back by the Vortex, but waveform. He's actually going to live. He will get back to the fountain. The spear, my goodness, nearly kills him off in the fountain, but Duracho will survive. Quinn did have to buy back for this one.
For an attempt to hold, but the Rax is dropping anyway.
Down. And Parker, you can see him, he's resetting.
So
he's going to get ready to jump in again if anybody steps forward.
I mean, they've got the double hex, they've got the cheese on Mago too, so he's just going to go if they see a target. They see one of those cores.
It's just going from lane to lane here, doing the damage.
Level 24 Meepo, level 22 Storm.
Look at the Atos onto Quinn. First net, just holding him back for now. Dark Mar goes in, he's got the mana to play with. They get the spear pushed back onto Quinn, locked down. Jump forward, Global's there. Quinn, he's out. No buyback available for him. Down for 75. They can just continue to pad up their KDAs here, BeastCoast, as they look towards forcing the GG out of Gaming Gladiators. Hex onto Duracho. He goes down, and there it is. GG's called. BeastCoast with a complete and utter beatdown here in this game 1 around the Parker Meepo. 13-0-14.
Wow. Really, what a performance from... I want to give a lot of credit to the 3 cores. Of course, the support cast make their rotations and help out the mid lane to make sure that Mago ends up having this good game. But honestly, the 3 cores for me were absolutely remarkable. Parker loved his item builds, his rotations. He was shutting heroes down. Sacred was everywhere. As soon as he got Blink, it was like, okay, we're just going to win absolutely every single fight, every single catch. And it was catch after catch after catch.
I mean, the way that they sort of played around and used the...
Maybach music. Can anybody out there, yeah?